Hello, East Longmeadow, and welcome to this edition of What's Up in ELPS, the show about what's happening in your schools, brought to you by your kids. I'm Courtney Ingalls.
And I'm Natalie Rathbun. We start this week with a look behind the scenes at ELHS as preparation for this year's Spartanum gets underway. The annual Variety Extravaganza is a springtime tradition at ELHS and features music, comedy skits, short videos, and amazing talents of all kinds.
Advisors J.P. Kiernan and Kathleen Daly oversee the planning and general shape of the production, but students already rehearsing some of the acts do the rest. We spoke to Mrs. Daly this week about what's in store for this year's show.
I enjoy the dancing a lot because I used to dance, but I also am just blown away by all the students who have musical talent, who can sing and play instruments and stuff. So it's just cool all the way around. There's just so many things. I mean, we have the boys with the yo-yos this year. They've been working with us for 3 years, and I can't do that, but they do such spectacular things. So all of the different acts are kind of cool in their own way. I think it's going to be a great show. There's singing, there's bands, there's dancing. I already mentioned the yo-yos. We've got some stand-up comics this year. Oh, wow. So there's all kinds of great stuff. Video, there's a live skit. It's great stuff. You just got to come and see it.
As always, the show takes place on the first Friday and Saturday in March. This year, the 4th and the 5th at ELHS Auditorium. Tickets are $5 in advance or at the door.
Another event highlighting students' talent takes place this Wednesday, February 10th, in the ELHS cafeteria. Following a tremendous successful launch last December, the ELHS Acoustic Cafe returns with live music, refreshments, and a relaxed coffeehouse-style showcase for some outstanding musical performers.
I'm gonna pick up the pieces and build a Lego house. And if things go wrong, we can knock it down.
The cafe will feature some returning performers as well as several new faces on the stage. The public is invited to come discover for themselves that East Longmeadow's got talent.
Now to Bersham Park, where students recently participated in a unique career fair led by the Guidance and Social Studies departments. Students crafted career exploration projects about job fields they might pursue in the future. I had a chance to visit the fair and talk to some of the students involved.
I like kind of thinking about what I'm going to do later in life, so it was kind of interesting to see where I could be.
I'm kind of intimidated because it's 10 plus years of doing that, and it's a lot of time, but it's a really interesting job.
Students had to research specifics about their chosen field for skills, necessary education, potential employers, and even personality traits that they would most likely have. Many even dressed like someone in their fields. It looks like this group wants to be a strong part of the workforce of the future. Now, an event that took place last week in grades 3 through 5 at both Mapleshade and Mountain View schools.
Cyberbullying is something that concerns kids every day with their use of online social media sites.
You've got it. Now we're ready to go meet up with Clicky, Webster, and Nettie at Router's party.
Parents, educators, and even law enforcement are working hard to help kids navigate the potential risks of sharing too much information online.
Representatives from the Hampden County District Attorney's Office, members of their Youth Advisory Board, and Superintendent Gordon Smith presented a program on cyberbullying in each of the schools, offering lots of tips and reinforcing the importance of acting appropriately and safely online.
Not bullying other people, even when you feel like you want to, and sticking up for people when they are getting bullied. We signed a pledge on Monday to not bully people, and on Friday we're going to wear black to blackout bullying, and today we did the assembly, and on Friday we have the door decorating contest, which is when all of us in our classroom decorate our door with anti-bully stuff.
So today we had an assembly, and the high schoolers, they put on a show. So when we watched that, I learned a lot about online. I learned not to give anyone your address or not to meet in person because they may seem nice online, but they could be really rude in person. It also talked about some real world situations, such as if someone comes over to you and asks, "Can you help me do something? I'll give you a reward." You are to say no, and then you have the right to defend yourself. Well, keep yourself safe by just walking away, not ignoring them, and just saying no.
Finally, we take a look at some wild rides at Mapleshade. No, not new playground equipment. These rides were built by students in Mrs. Plana's 3rd grade classroom with We Do Robots.
Hi, my name's Austin. Hi, my name is Tess. We're from Mrs. Plana's class in Mapleshade School. Our class did a We Do Robotics. The class was a challenge for building our own amusement park ride using no instructions, nothing to help us, except for our imaginations. With posters and speeches. Our parents would come in and look at our robotics. Let's take a look. This is our robotics. We hope you like them. We tried to persuade our parents to come and get on our ride. One of our rides are this. It's called the tornado.
It spins around, very special, and it has some ads too.
It spins around like crazy. Here's another ride.
It's called the Rocket Rip. It spins like a Ferris wheel with using 2 motors.
And 2 computers. It spins around like a swing. We hope you like it.
Let's take a look at some more.
Now sports. Hard to believe, but winter sports are closing in on the final games of the regular season, with playoffs around the corner. Here's Ian Clunan at the What's Up Sports Desk with a wrap-up of all the action.
Hey East Meadow, Ian Clunan here with your ELHS Spartan Sports Update. Earlier this week, the boys basketball team won a crucial game against the league opponent, Chicopee High School. It was a career night for senior Justin Garcia, who finished with 25 points, and also for junior Jarek Sechon, who tallied up 21 points. The Spartans have qualified for playoffs as they continue their successful season, moving up to number 2 in this week's Mass Live Top 20 rankings.
Colin Lindsay, what a pass by Sechon.
Also in the 2 spot is the Spartans ice hockey team. After a win against West Springfield on Thursday, the Spartans are now only 1 win away from playoff qualification and look to clinch their spot this weekend. Here are some highlights from the game.
Comes the help. Here comes Waski with the puck. Passes to Mike Leahy. Mike Leahy from the shot and scored by Mike Leahy. Finds someone to pass it to. Instead goes in the zone by himself. Little spinorama. Wide open in front. Shot and goal by Ben Waski.
On Tuesday, the girls basketball team fought a tough battle against Minnetonka. Despite great defense from junior Anna Curley and excellent field goal shooting from sophomore Meg Sharon, the Lady Spartans fell to the Falcons 45-33.
And makes it.
In other sports news, sophomore diver Marina Wilkins recently broke the school's diving record previously held by Melanie Abdulas. Not only did she beat Abdulas' score of 252.85 points with a score of 270.05, she proceeded to beat herself in a divers meet where she scored 280 points. That's it for sports this week. Back to you, Courtney and Natalie.
Well, that's our show for this week. We'll be back next time with more news and highlights of what's up in East Long Meadow Public Schools. I'm Courtney Ingalls.
And I'm Natalie Rathbun. See you next time.